Okay, so again, we're in the middle of Santa Care and the old Santa Care building. And my God, you see this here? That guy, wait a minute. Robert Fullis, anyway, he was in charge of the foghorns that warned the ships that they were in danger. And he never patterned his invention to make some money. And he died. You could say, what's a pauper? They say he died, P-A-U-P-E-E. He died, didn't make no money. He died, was a welfare bump. And he's dead. Now, we are surrounded by people that formed St. John, people that built St. John, the natives, Samuel de Champlain. You see that there? Look, they're all around. Now, I haven't seen it yet, but look at this. Let's walk. That's in the middle on a, what do you call it? Pedestal, whatever. And I presume, pedestal, I presume is Mr. Irving himself. That's what it looks like.
Oh.
And sure enough, that's what it is. Mr. K.C. Irving himself. Look at that. Now, what? I mean, talk about ego. Holy, we know the Irvings have done a lot for the city of St. John, including doing a lot of hardship, and including having the Irving blacklist that people have to commit suicide or leave this province if they're on the blacklist. Okay, we'll be fair. We'll be fair. Compare what we've seen. Go right here for a second. And, okay, this is what it says. K.C. Irving, known to everyone as K.C., spent most of his life in New Brunswick. He was born in Butchouche County, where his father owned businesses. From his earliest years, it was obvious that K.C. Irving was a unique who knew how to accomplish goals. In 1998, proved that after returning from the First World War, age of 18, he was in the Royal Flying Corps. K.C. worked a short time in his father's general store in Butchouche. He had the gift of fixing engine, enjoyed working with people. Oh, isn't that good? His focus was always on new opportunities. In the early 1920s, K.C. was operating a profitable gas station and Ford dealership in Butchouche. We know the rest. Irving clearly shaped the destiny of New Brunswick to a slightly lesser content, the Maritimes. During his lifetime, K.C. employed thousands of New Brunswickers. He respected those working in his many operations. K.C. was known for stopping to talk to any workers. That is true. Asking questions and suggesting possible solution. Destroy the union. He told his sons, we can run a business and employ people. That's what we can do. Irving's vision and success has been recognized many times in a Maclean biography in 1998. The 100 most important people in Canada in Canadian history. Irving employees respected, admired the man who, like them, was a New Brunswicker at heart. Irving died in 1992 at the age of 93. It was 7 years later Maclean selected K.C. as the most outstanding businessman in the 20th century. Now, I remember when he died. I was working at the shipyard. A couple of years before, somebody said, Irving is so cheap that once he dies, we'll never get a day off. I said, I'll bet you $20 we will. And guess what? Everybody had a day off to mourn Mr. Irving's death. But why put him all the way up here and put all the rest that formed St. John, the natives that were hunted down from the city, Scotchmen, came from Scotland. They built the city of St. John. very, very hard 100 years ago, but they're below, and this guy's on top. Is that right?